everyone, and welcome back to the series A Monstrous Night, written and narrated by Stacey Holt, inspired by the artwork Deepee-chan on Tumblr. I'll leave a link to their Tumblr in the description box below, as well as my social media as well. Now, Chapter 9, Denial. Adrian? Me? Pfft, no. Cat Noir laughed nervously. What is that on your neck then? She said, pointing to his neck. My neck? His hand flew to his neck, and felt the bite marks that Marinette left on him as Adrian. They were still there? He thought the Miraculous would have gotten rid of them, or at least miraculously covered them up or something. You must have bitten me before I kissed you, he said. No, I didn't, she protested. How do you know? You were akumatized. How can you be so sure that anything you remember is true? He crossed his arms. Fine. Fine? He looked at her in confusion. Her necklace beeped again, and she looked around to make sure no one was around. The coast was clear, so that was good. She didn't have to worry about anyone seeing her detransformation. A bright light flashed to reveal Marinette in front of him, her arms crossed in protest, glaring at him. Yes, fine. Where is Adrian then? If you aren't Adrian, show me. You said you took him to safety. Show me. She smirked. He was speechless. He knew she was stubborn, but he didn't think she would go as far as this just to prove a point. Princess, I don't know where he ran off to after I dropped him off. He laughed awkwardly. Stop lying to me! He looked at her, knowing she knew. He knew Ladybug would be furious if he knew someone found out. Should he admit it? Should he just keep rejecting it? It's not like he can prove it right now. If he kept rejecting it without any proof, then any friendship with Marinette would vanish. All right, fine. I am, he confessed. I'm Adrian, he said. Looking at her glaring expression changed to almost a shocked and disbelief one. Please don't tell anyone. I know your secret identity, and now you know mine. Maybe we can help one another. He smiled, rubbing the back of his neck. What about Ladybug? She asked, looking at her feet. Ladybug never showed up. I most likely would have lost on my own without you, Marinette. If I didn't know your identity, I wouldn't know who else to turn to. He sighed. She bit her lip, conflicted with what to do next. Do you want to talk to Ladybug? He asked. No, it's all right, she said. Marinette closed her eyes in frustration and then ran to Cat Noir. She wrapped her arms around his neck tightly. He was caught off guard, but then wrapped his arms around her as well, hugging her tightly. Marinette, what you said earlier, was what you said true? Her eyes bolted open, and she leaned out, looking at him in the eyes. Her face blushes and releases him from her grasp. She backs away and holds her arm as if she were uncomfortable. She took a deep breath and let it out slowly, as if recollecting her thoughts. Yes, she said, looking back to him to see what he thought. Thank you so much for watching. The next chapter will be out soon. Again, if you really can't wait, I'll be uploading the next script up, and you can check that out on my Patreon. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!